abstract classes, inner classes, array, collection, map, enum, right? Like this, the flow will be going on. From here, every day you must read it until you remember the titles. You have to remember the titles and you have to read more, right? From here. Data types, two types. Confirmed, you can remember it. Primitive and non-primitive. Primitive means singular, group, single. Non-primitive means group. Primitive, how many types are there now? 4. What are they? Integer data types, float data types, character data type, Boolean data type. Among integer, how many are there now? 4. What are they now? Byte, short, int, long. Among float, how many are there now? Float, double. Among character, how many are there? 1. That is char. Among Boolean, Boolean. That is 1. So among integer, where to use byte, where to use short, where to use int, where to use long. This week you will get a clarity. Where to use int and long, you will get a clarity. Where to use float and double, you will get a clarity. In this week, you will get a clarity. Before Friday, you will get a clarity. Understood, right? So non-primitive data types, how many types now? 4 types. What are they? Class, interface, array, and enum. If anybody asked where is string data type, you must say string data type comes under class in Java. All have understood this statement, right? Somebody asked class is an array. Sorry, string is an array means string is not an array. Because of this reason, I said, Andy, who don't know other languages, be happy. Who don't know other languages, be happy. The reason, in other languages, string is array. Here, string is a class, array only. No, sir, I know all the languages. He has more confusion. Yesterday, somebody asked a question. Sir, string is array means I understood he is from C language or he is from Python. I understood that. But I want the knowledge of English language, not C language and Python here. Yes, sir, no, na. Venkatesh sir is speaking in English language, not Python language. Venkatesh sir don't know Python language. Venkatesh sir don't know C language. I never speak in C language. I never speak in Python language. I never speak in .NET language because I don't know that languages. Venkatesh sir will speak in English language. If anybody asked to go to Venkatesh sir class, what you should know? You should know English language because sir will train Java language in English language. Difference, you got this point? No, right? So that point you have to remember it. So here string comes under class, array only. So among this we started class. We started class or not now? So we started slowly. Class component has been started. But directly I not started. How I started now? I took a title as what now? Object-oriented programming. Programming means constructing programs. Programming means constructing programs. Object-oriented programming means construct programs using class object concept. That only simple. Object-oriented programming means what? If I learn core Java, I can present my program in the form of class object. Saturday program is there, no? You observe Saturday program is different, is there or not now? Class name dot M1. Object name dot M2. At last, classes and objects came or not now? Saturday program is object-oriented program. Today, I'll show the flow for that program anyway. So finally, object-oriented programming, if anybody asked, simply you will say, if I go to core Java, I will learn object-oriented programming. The meaning, I'll present my program in the form of class object concept. In object-oriented programming, you're going to work with what data type? If anybody asked, you must say, I'm going to work with non-primitive data types. In object-oriented programming, we work with what now? Non-primitive data types. Sir, Selenium people want core Java. Android people want core Java. Hadoop and Spark people want core Java. ADF people want core Java. ERP technology people want core Java. Sir, in core Java, what is available, sir? These many people are using core Java. Advanced Java, anyway, our family only, you cannot escape. But other people also using core Java, no? Sir, is there any specialty in core Java? Yes. If you come to core Java, I will train you. I will train you. Object definition, object creation, object location, object components, object types, object serializable, object cloning, object locking, object sorting, object holding database, table data. These are the 10 levels available in object-oriented programming in Java. Daily you can tick it. If it is completed, I only will say it is completed, tick it, you can tick and come. You are going to reach up to 10 levels in object-oriented programming. Clear about this statement? So for motivation purpose, for understanding purpose, I written that 3 statements there. Object-oriented programming means student has to say, I can present my program in the form of class object. In object-oriented programming, we work with non-primitives. In object-oriented programming, I will learn 10 levels. All of you understand? Sir, your object is playing a role now, sir. Object. Sir, what is this object, sir? That is a sequence. So our notes will have a sequence very clearly. Sir, what is this object? Blueprint, instance. Don't say the terms in my room. You must say what now? Storage. From today, object is a storage related to a class holding the members of class. This object conclusion, I'll do it on Friday. This Friday, I'll do object conclusion. I started with a definition. I written one object in my Saturday class. Today, I'll show the location of object. Like this, I'll do some work for 5 days. Monday today, right? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Venkatesh sir will be busy. Especially online students. Venkatesh sir not speaking, sir. Venkatesh sir not responding, sir. You'll say, because I'll be busy for 5 days. Keep your message keep your questions with me and speak in the last. Difference getting it now? Because we know what doubt will come from the student, we can predict. Moreover, I am not a new trainer. 137 batch trainer I am. I released 134 batches in core Java. I can predict what doubt will come from the student in what situation. I can predict it. Because of this, I am not answering few questions. I am speaking about A. You are asking the question about H. H will come. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You have to wait it, no? Difference are getting or not now? We know that from where level we have to cross it, where you have to lift it. Slowly we lift it and come slowly. Because of this, I'll answer the questions in the last, especially for online students. If not, Saturday, I'll speak to you for half an hour. This is a strategy I'll play in all the batches. If not, biggest syllabus I cannot cover. 38 chapters are in my hand. Core Java is not a small current. 38 chapters. Biggest syllabus in your full stack Java. Biggest syllabus who is having means Core Java trainer will have. 38 chapters are in my hand. I must convert that 38 chapters into live class notes. Difference got it now, right? What is object from today means my student has to say object is a storage. That storage also related to one class. And the storage will hold the members of class. All of you understood this point now? How to create this object in Java? When we want to create object in Java, we have to take the support of which keyword now? You have to take the new keyword in Java. Class name, object name is equal to new class name. This is a standard syntax. Everybody clear with your Friday class? Right. Then I concentrated on Saturday. I'm repeating and one day gap came now, repeated. So what is class now? Class is a structured layout. Somebody asked, sir, what is this structured layout? You have to wait it. That definition also late. Because I took one class on Saturday, I added a variable, I added a method, I added a main. Yes or no? Na? In the future, I'll add a block. I'll add constructor. I'll add inner class. I'll add inner interface, inner abstract class, try, catch, finally, throw, throws. It becomes this much. On the day, I'll say this is the structure. I'll say. Until then, you have to wait it. Class is a structured layout and which generates objects. What class can hold today? It can hold variables and methods. Sir, where is the main? Main comes under method category. Right. How many classes are available in Java now? 2 classes. What are they? Predefined classes and user-defined classes. Predefined means what now? Sir, already defined and available from Java library. We call it as predefined. And some classes we have to construct it. So we are calling it as user-defined classes. And if already available, we call it as predefined. After that, we concentrated on variables. What are variables now? Sir, variables are nothing but they are going to hold some data. We can say data holders. Based on data type, variables are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. What are they? Primitive data type variable, non-primitive data type variable. Primitive data type variable will hold values. Non-primitive data type variable will hold object references. So this one you ought to by heart it. Primitive data type variables will hold values. Non-primitive data type variables will hold object references. Then I took based on static keyword, variables are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. What are they? Static variables and non-static variables. The variables which are declared with the static keyword are known as what now? Static variables or class variables. The static variables will get the memory within the class and can be accessed with the class name. Non-static variables are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. What are they? Instance variables and local variables. Instance variable means outside the method or inside the method? Outside the method. Local variable inside the method. Instance variable memory in the object. Local variable memory in the method. Local variable memory in the method while method execution. Why you have to read the notes means the terminology should come. Right? You read the notes more than once for terminology. Because concept easy only. When you are listening to me in the live class, you'll adapt the concept. When you are speaking, the terminology will not come. For that, you have to read the notes more than once. 1 or 2 times if you read it, the terminology will be adapted. For that, we are asking the students, anyway, if you sit with me, I'll make you to understand something in live class, no? Instead of watching YouTube, instead of watching videos, instead of buying a book and reading, live class will have a power. Live class, always live class only. Because that concept will make you to reach very simple way. An efficient way. Beyond that, if you read the notes 1 or 2 times, the terminology will come to you anyway. Instance variable, memory in the object, access with object name, local variable memory in the method, and available inside the method. Then I concentrated on methods to you. Methods are the actions which are executed to generate some results. Methods are categorized into how many types now? 2 types. What are they? Static methods and non-static methods or instance methods. Static method will get the memory within the class. Instance method memory within the object. Static method can access static variable directly, but cannot access instance variable. Yes or no? Na? So instance method can access both variables, static and instance variables. This is the program. All of it clear? Right. Can I go forward for today's class? Right. This week is crucial for all the comers to this Java. Frankly speaking, this week is crucial. Any doubts are there, you have to speak to me because a lot more new introductions are going to happen in this week. 2 weeks, horrible will be there. This week, next week. When you are taking a new language, definitely confusion will be there. Suppose I brought one new car, you don't know how to ride a car. I given a keys, you are sitting in the driving seat, you don't know anything, no? Understand? The same way today also, one new language means definitely some complexity will be there. It takes time. For that only, you have to read it. You have to attend regularly. Any doubt is there, you have to underline it. You have to ask me. So when then automatically 2 weeks only. After that, riding a car also 2 weeks only. 3rd week, slowly you'll put on the road and you'll start. 4th week, slowly in the rush you'll go. 5th week, single hand speaking in the phone you'll go. Right? Sometimes they leave the driving and they'll sit it. That much of confidence will be increased in the 6th week and 7th week. The students all will come from your level only into the Amirpet. We know that. So all will come here with the same level what we have today. But these 2 weeks, read more notes, write it. If possible, download from the Google Classrooms and read more than once before the class. Any program is there, don't copy paste, type it so that typing skill be increased. You may type errors, you may type correctly. Even error coming also, that will educate you why the error came. Like this, 2 weeks work hard. Automatically, 3rd week it will be more easy. That's a statement I'm making to you. And what is today's class, sir? Means today's class, already you know the program flow already, you know. Small imagination note. Today, JVM Internals, JVM Internals with execution flow of program. JVM Internals with execution flow of program. Now I am loading the program onto JVM. So how your JVM executes your program, I am loading it out. Okay, right. Already you had information. JVM, make it JVM internally divided into the following. Internally divided into the following partitions. Internally divided into the following partitions. Class loader, subsystem, runtime data area. Third one is execution engine. Class loader subsystem, runtime data area, and execution engine. Right. Right. Now look here. So this Friday is your target. Last Friday and Saturday, you executed my program. Display.java, addition.java, demo variables.java. You executed my programs. 2 small assignments you kept it. Okay, right. This Friday and Saturday, you are going to write your own program. That's the target. So you must attend these 5 classes and you must write your own program. That's the target. Okay, right. With the sources what I am giving in these 5 days, 6th day you must be in position to write your program. That's the target. Okay, right. For this, JVM also will help you. For imaginations, JVM also will help you a lot. Right. Last class, I took one program, demo 138, demo variables, I took it. This is a program I took it. Sir, this is the source code I had. source code I had. Source code as demo variables dot Java, the source code. I am sending for compilation. Compilation I am sending. After compilation, I'll get a bytecode. Bytecode. Bytecode extension is demo variables dot class file. Now I am sending for execution here. I am sending this program for execution. I am sending for execution. Whenever I am sending for execution now, here class loader subsystem will be there. Class loader subsystem. This class loader subsystem will have a loader. Loader. Some other components are available. We are not highlighting that components. This is class loader. This class loader subsystem will take this bytecode what you are giving. This class loader subsystem will take your bytecode and load it onto runtime data area. Now make a notes. I'll be writing the notes. Don't draw the diagram. Write the notes and come. At the ending, one biggest layout will come slowly because I'm loading the program now. You're going to observe it. Where class loads, where object creates, where execution happens, what is happening in the JVM, I'm going to write. So that knowledge is mandatory to you. I'm giving to class loader now. So start with class loader subsystem. You are expecting 2 or 3 questions from JVM background. Right. Class loader subsystem. Class loader subsystem will load class file, nothing but bytecode. Class loader subsystem will load class file onto runtime data area. Class loader system will load class file onto runtime data area. Runtime data area. Whatever the class file is given, demo variables class file is given to class loader subsystem. The class loader subsystem will take that class with the support of loader. Class loader subsystem will load class file onto runtime data area using loader. You write it because it uses loader. Internal loader will be there. It's going to load it. But when the file is coming on to runtime data area divided into 5 parts. I shown the diagram already. Method area, heap area, Java stack area, and so on. Make it runtime data area. This runtime data area internally internally divided into the following partitions. Internally divided into the following partitions. A. Method area, heap area, Java stack area, PC register area, native method area, heap area, Java stack area, PC register area, native method area, 5 blocks. There are 5 blocks available in runtime data area. Look here. This room number 1, we say this room number is 1. When you are coming into this campus, the supervisor will be there, class loader. He says, go to the room number 1, go to the room number 1, he says. Whenever I come also, he says, go to the room number 1. But internally, 2 parts are there. One is my part, one is your part. All will come into runtime data area only. But runtime data area has how many parts now? 5 parts here. Method area, heap area, Java stack area, PC register area, native method area. So we draw like this. Now, whatever the runtime data area, internally divided into 5 parts. I am drawing method area, heap area, Java stack area. These 3 parts I am drawing. So what is happening? We should know. No, I am drawing 3 parts. This is method area. This is heap area. This is Java stack area. Now that class loader subsystem will take that demo variables.class file and load it onto runtime data area. When it is loading onto runtime data area, the class will come and load onto method area. The class will come and directly loaded onto this location. It come and load onto which area now? Method area. So that is demo variables dot class file. This is one class. The class will come and load onto there. Right. Make a siding method area. The memory location where the class is loaded. The memory location where the class is loaded. The class is loaded, known as method area. The memory location where the class is loaded. The class is loaded is known as method area. The memory location where the class is loaded is known as method area. The class will come and load onto method area. That's the point. Now, look here. When the class is coming here now, example, when the class is coming here, already you know in the last Saturday class, sir, inside the class, static members will get the memory, no? Right. Static members will get the memory. You know, no? Where is A now? Memory in the class. Where is M1 now? Memory in the class. Where main now? Memory in the class. The rule, no? That's the rules. So they have to get the memory or not. That's the second point. While class loading, the static members within the class will get the memory. Where they will get the memory? Where class loaded, there only they'll get the memory. Now, just now I forgetted my water bottle and came. My loader brought and kept here. No, this is my location. Where I am standing, my components memory also there only. Where I am standing, my component memory also there only. So class where loaded, there only static members will get the memories. That's the concept. Make it. While class loading, static programming components. Here programming components means maybe variables, maybe methods. While class loading, static programming components will get the memory within the class. While class loading, static programming components will get the memory within the class. Right, look here. Now already class is loading now here. The class is loading. While class loading static members. Now A is static, no? Right. Now whenever A is static, A will get the memory here. How much memory, sir? Means 4 bytes memory. Why 4 bytes memory? Int, no? Int A. That box what I drawn, it is a 4 bytes memory inside the class. And the memory name is A. And the value is what now? 10. Now B is coming now. B, you are not static. For you, memory not there. I kept a cross mark. Indicates that B for you, memory not there. You are a non-static. You have to wait until the object it creates. For you, 4 bytes memory is not given. Then why you written B there, sir? Mean to educate a student. B is a part of your class in the code form, but memory not there. Who is having a memory now? A is having a memory. Now M1 will come. M1 is static or non-static? Static. So M1 should get a memory now. So M1 will get the memory. Why the M1 will get the memory? M1 is getting the memory. Sorry, you said A 4 bytes, no, sir. M1 how many bytes? Doubt will come or not now. So your other said method means based on the number of instructions available. 5, 10, 20. Some lines will be changing, no? So standard memory not available for methods. So method memories are not revealed. Method memories are not seen, not displayed, not revealed. But some memory will come. They'll occupy some memory. The memory is not revealed to you. That's called method memory. Sir, what about M2? M2 is static or non-static? Non-static. So M2 memory not there. M2 for you memory not there. Understood this point now? For you memory not there. Now main is static or non-static? Always static, because it has to get the memory in the class. So main will get the memory inside the class. So public static void main will get the memory. So main got the memory. So all the static members got the memory within the class. A got the memory within the class. M1 got the memory within the class. Main got the memory within the class. Among these three, main has one behavior, one automatic behavior is there. Once main got the memory within the class, it is automatically copied onto Java stack area to start the execution process. Automatically copied onto Java stack area to start the execution process. The meaning is like this. Once main got the memory, the main will come and load here. Once main got the memory, the main will come and load onto Java stack area automatically. The main will come and load here. The main will come here. Automatically copied onto Java stack. Make a statement. Third point. Once main method got the memory within the class. Once main method got the memory within the class, then it is automatically copied onto Java stack area. Automatically copied onto Java stack area to start the execution process. Once main method got the memory within the class, then it is automatically copied onto Java stack area. You can underline that. Automatically copied onto Java stack. It only will move on to Java stack area to start the execution process. Sir, why main is going there only? Is there any reason? Daily you are coming to Reliance block, no? 6 o'clock you are coming here or not? Why you are coming here? Sir, execution engine is coming here, sir. I am coming here or not? No. Venkatesh sir will come to Reliance billing by 6 o'clock. Because I am going there for execution. The same way, if I ask the question to main, why main? Why you are going to Java stack area? The main is saying that down one execution engine is there. Down one execution engine is there. Down one execution engine will be there. This execution engine you can say executor or you can say processor. You can say this execution engine directly will come to Java stack area. This execution engine directly will come to directly it will come here. The execution engine will come here. See, their class loads onto method area only. While class loading, static members will get the memory. Where main got the memory, main automatically copied onto Java stack. Why main copied onto Java stack means your execution engine is coming there for execution. So main gone there. Because of this reason, we say main is the starting point of your program execution, we say. Got it right? Now see there. Once the main method copied here, one small partition created actually. One small partition created. Small partition created where that main is copied and execution engine will come there. Once execution engine came there now, it will execute the lines line by line now. See there. What are the lines available in the main now? Sir, first one is int c is equal to 30. Next one is demo variables dot m1. Third one is demo variables ob is equal to and so on. Now execution engine will start line by line, line by line, line by line, it executes. What is the first line now? Int c. Whenever the execution engine sees int c, it will understand. C is the variable declared inside the method. C is the variable declared inside the method. So it is a local variable. So local variable means I must give the memory inside the method. So it gives a memory here only. C will get the memory inside the method while method execution. That's a statement we write. You can see instance variable, local variables. See there. These local variables will get the memory within the method while method execution. When the method execution started, local variable memory got it. Execution engine will come to that method, starts execution. When the execution started, local variable memory will come. Not only while method execution. It's a theory. Once the local variable memory came here now, see there. Next line now. Demo variables dot m1. So next line is demo variables dot m1. Here. Demo variables dot m1. Demo variables dot m1. Dot means what now? Belongs to. So call the method m1 which belongs to demo variables, means which belongs to class. Now execution will go like this. Now the execution engine will go to the class. In class method is available or not now? It goes. Execution engine will, why I kept a place here means to create object I kept a place. I'm drawing arrow like this. So to execute M1, I must know the location where M1 is available. You said M1 belongs to class. The control will go to class. From that class, they bring the M1. M1 will come and load on to here. M1 will come and load on to here. M1 will come and load on to here. Void M1. Now once M1 came here one small partition created. Every method will have its own partition because the data must not be mixed. They are separate partitions. Main separate partition, M1 separate partition. Now the method will come for execution. This is the point. The method came here now. The method came from the class, no? Yes or no? Right. The method came from the class. Because method available in the class, it came from the class. Once it came from the class now, here, system.out.println A, system.out.println B, system.out.println A, system.out.println B. I can write like this. Printing A and B. Sir, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Already you know, no? Static method cannot access instance variable. Yes or no? No. Here already written error, no? Right. Sir, why it cannot access? Now you can observe it. See there in the diagram you can observe why it cannot access. Now M1 came from the class. Now M1 method trying to access A. Whenever it is trying to access A, it look for the memory of A. It look for the memory of A. Sir, where it looks now? The method came from the class. It look in the class. In the class, A memory is there, no? Right. It access the data. So answer will come. Now, whenever it want to access B, actually error is there. Why error is coming means, if it want to access B now, the method will look for B in the class. In the class, B memory not there, no. So B memory did not available now. B memory not available means you cannot access B. Because of this reason, static method cannot access instance variables. Static method will access from the class. When it is available in the class, it can access. If it is not available in the class, it cannot access. It's a theory. Here one doubt will come. Sir, why M1 is coming there only? Why M1 is coming there? For understanding purpose, I'll say one point to you. Suppose you buy one new system, computer system. From there only our behavior will come. No, you take one computer system, you take it. You installed in that computer system, you installed VLC player, you installed. While installing some VLC player, it will ask the location, C drive, D drive, E drive, somewhere. You will select D drive. So installation has been completed. One icon will be created on the desktop. So you don't have time to play the song. You shut down your system. After one day, you on your system. Now installation available in the D drive when it is sitting there. One icon is available on the desktop. One icon is available on the desktop. For me, VLC player not there, huh? Right. Icon will be available on the desktop. Moreover, icons are not datas. Icons are not datas. Icons are access points, shortcuts. They are access points. Now VLC player is available in the D drive. Access point is available on the desktop. What you'll do now? You will click on that VLC player icon, you will click it. Background, what happens now? From D drive, VLC player will be loaded onto RAM for execution. That's a concept. That will be loaded onto RAM for execution. I'll ask the VLC player, why you are coming to RAM? Then it will say, processor will come there. That is a rule of your machine. Processor is there, no? Internally one processor is there, no? The processor will look into RAM only. Because of this reason, your others will write in your graduation study, RAM means primary memory. RAM means main memory. Because King will use that memory. Processor will use that memory. What is hard disk? Secondary memory. Why it is secondary memory? King will not see that memory. That's the concept. King will not see that memory. So it is a secondary memory. What are primary memories? RAM is a primary. ROM is a primary. Cache is the primary. According to machines. Because the three are under the control of King processor. So why VLC came to RAM now? Because processor is coming there. That's the theory. After listening the songs, you are going to close the VLC player now. When you close the VLC player, the VLC player will be restored to D drive again. Again, it go back to the D drive or not now? The same thing is here. Now main came here now. Actually, what is the location of main now? Class no. From class it came here. Why it came to Java stack area? Sir, executor is coming there, I came here. Main called M1. Main called M1. M1 came. M1 came to Java stack area. M1, why you came to Java stack area? Execution engine is here only. So I should come here. Understood? Because execution engine is there only. I must come there. Understood? Whenever I come there, why you are sitting on the top of main? Why? You are coming and sitting in the top of main or not now? Why you are coming and sitting in the top of main? Is there any reason? Yes. Here stack is there, no? What is the algorithm of stack? First in, last out. If not last in, first out. Who came first now? Main came first. So main will go last. Now according to main and M1, who came last now? M1 came last. M1 should go first. Because of this reason, I am sitting in the top. Now top will go now according to stack. So execution engine will go to main. Sorry, will go to M1. Now M1 is executed now. After M1 execution completed, I am accessing A. I cannot access B because M1 can access from the class. All have understood this theory? Right. Once M1 execution completed, whatever the partition created there, the partition will be destroyed. The total partition destroyed. Destroyed means execution completed, it will be destroyed. Now, whenever it is destroyed now, control will come to main. Because M1 execution completed, no, it comes to the main. When it comes to the main now, this line completed, no? When this line completed, it goes for the next line. What is the next line now? Demo variables OB is equal to new demo variables. Sir, our object creation syntax that only. Now this line is executed. So that is executed here. Demo variables OB is equal to new demo variables. This is now RHS executed first, LHS executed first, RHS. RHS means what now? Sir, RHS means new demo variables. This is RHS. This is executed first. That is executed first. All have understood now? So whenever it is executing RHS, new demo variables, whenever it is executing RHS, new keyword is there, no? Right. New keyword will say, we are creating object. Object means storage, no? Yes or no? Na? So now execution engine, after seeing that new keyword, the control will go to heap area and create one address. It create one address. That only we are calling it as object reference. What you are calling now? Object reference. This one by terminology, we are calling it as object reference, we are saying. This by terminology, we are calling it as object reference. There is a terminology. First one, object reference created. Sir, why you written 0x11? Is there any reason by it? Roughly written. Right? Roughly meaning is to educate a student. One number is there, we write it. Sir, can I see that number? This kind of questions only they'll ask it. You cannot see that number. That address will not come. The reason Java is secured. The addresses will not come. Original addresses will not come because Java is secured. It will not give the address out. Okay, right. But we imagine it. One address created there. By terminology, we call it as object reference. Everybody clear, right? At this object reference, one storage is created. One small storage created at this location. Because I prepared your mindset. No, object means storage. Yes or no? Object means storage. I created one mindset, one storage. So imagine it, the box is the storage. I am creating one storage. It is going to create. Now, in this storage now, execution engine will say, B, you are non-static, no? Come, I'll give the memory to you. B will get the memory here. Now, B is getting the memory. Understood now? While object creation, that instance members will get the memories. So, B will get the memory. Who will get the memory here now? M2 will get the memory. Void M2 will get the memory. So, here A got the memory here and M2 got the memory here. B got the memory, M2 got the memory. All of you understood now? In that storage, non-static members got the memory. Observe there. Class holding A memory, M1 memory, main memory. Object is holding B memory and M2 memory. All of it clear? Right. That is RHS. Now, RHS must be assigned to LHS. No? RHS must be assigned to LHS. Equal to is there no here? This RHS must be assigned to LHS. In RHS, what is there now? This address is there. In RHS, what is there now? Address is there. The address is loaded. Address is loaded. Now see, this address will come and load it onto OB. This address will come and load it onto OB. Now look here. Total 4 variables available in this diagram. How many variables available in this diagram now? 4. One is variable A. Variable A declared by the type int. Yes or no? Right. So A variable is primitive data type variable. Primitive data type variable will hold value. Is holding value 10 or not now? Now, B variable declared by the type int. Now, int comes under primitive. So, B is primitive. B is holding the value 20. All of it clear? Right. C variable primitive. Primitive means will get the memory. Sorry. Primitive. C comes under primitive. Primitive will hold value. So, C is holding 30. All of you clear about this? Right. Now, OB is a variable. Can you see in this program now? In this, OB is a variable. OB declared by the type. OB declared by the type demo variables. Yes or no? OB declared by the type demo variables. Demo variable is a class. Demo variable is a class. Now OB comes under primitive or non-primitive? Non-primitive. Non-primitive data type variable will hold value object reference. Object reference. Observe. OB is holding 0x11 or not now? So OB is holding object reference because non-primitive data type variables will hold object references. Everybody clear, right? Among this location now. Of course, they are types. Primitive and non-primitive, they are the types. Now locations. Now A. A got the memory within the class. A got the memory within the class. B got the memory within the object. C got the memory within the method. OB also within the method. It's a local variable. All of you understood this? Say yes or no to me. Louder. Louder. Because I'll be intense. The reason, first object. Like this, I must show 30 objects I must show. Core Java trainer will show 30 objects. This is user defined class objects. After that, string object, string buffer object, string builder object, byte object, short object, integer object, dot 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 array object, jagged array, object array, collection, map, enum. These many objects I must show. Flower same. New operator is there means one object reference created. There one storage is there. The storage will hold statica, non-statica. Object storage will hold statica, non-statica. Non-static. Object storage will hold statica, non-statica. Non-static, nothing but instance. All of you understood this? Right, okay. Incomplete diagram, but make a notes. You came up to there. 3 locations. You came. Method area, where class is loaded. Heap area, where object is created. Java stack area, where methods are executed. You observe now that methods are executed there now. I am calling one more method now. What is one more method now? I must call M2 now. I must call M2. M2 is in the class, M2 is in the object. M2 is in the object. Now I must call M2. Whenever I want to call M2, M2 is in the class, M2 is in the object. M2 is in the object. Access with object name. What is object name now? ob.m2. Follow me clearly. Regularly you come. Read the notes. 15 days time it takes. Java language not matched with other languages because of this reason. Observed? Not observed. Total different will be there. Because many people feedback is Java is hard. Many people feedback that only. But once you catch Java, remaining all depending upon Java. Once you learned Java, you can learn any technology. This point you have to remember. Only 15 days. Slowly. Today also complicated will be there. Because in C language, this kind of diagram will not be there. Here huge imaginations are available. It takes time. I said no 15 days time. Here coding means finding its availability and accessing. That's called coding. M1 available in the class. You access with class name or not now? Answer came. M2 available in the object. You access with object name, no? Answer came. Why answer is coming means your imagination is correct. Now M2, yesterday's Saturday imagination, I am showing in the diagram, that's all. Saturday that imagination only, but I am showing in the diagrammatical form. So I want to access M2. ob.m2, I am accessing. ob.m2, I am accessing. Whenever I call M2, whenever I call M2, I am calling M2 now. M2 belongs to object. I am calling from here. M2 belongs to object. M2 is coming and loading here. Void M2. Here again, separate partition is coming. I'll explain this partition once again. Don't worry. Notes is there on it. Now, M2 is coming from here. M2 came or not? No. Now M2 came from the class or came from the object? Came from the object. So display A comma B. Display A value and B value. A value and B value. Both are executed, no? A and B. See there. Why A and B is executed, sir, means here A. To access this A, M2 came from object, no? Control will go to object. In the object, A is available or not available? Not available actually. When it is not available, control will go to the class. Sir, why control going to class, sir? Means object came from the class. If it is not available in the object, control will go to the class. That's the concept. It can access A. It can access B. Because control will come to the object, access B. Understood? No? Right. So the method which belongs to object can access members of object and members of class. After execution, this is destroyed. Control will come here. At last, it is displaying C variable. I forget to display actually. You can display C variable directly here, that I'll show it. All of you understood the diagram up to now? Yes or no? Na? Right. Okay. If yes only, I'll be happy. If not, tension will come to me. Okay. I'll upload the notes up to here. What has been ever still incomplete. So a lot more journey is there. PC register, native method area, execution engine, JNI. Tomorrow we are going to do that work. Total completion we are going to do. Right. Okay. Take a break. I'll upload the notes again in the old Google Classroom again. Because new one not given, no, I'll go for old Google Classroom for today. Correct. I'll upload the diagram there. Take it. So thank you very much for today. Error వస్తుందమ్మా. Error వస్తుంది. జీరో రాదు. ట్రై చేశారా? Error వస్తుంది. రాదు. పాత వీడియోస్ ఉంటే చూడు.
प्रोग्राम इज नॉट रन. प्रोग्राम कर दिया है पूरा बट रन नहीं हो रहा.
प्रोग्राम
कर दिया है बट रन नहीं हो रहा.
क्या हुआ?
रन नहीं हो रहा.
Error. I'll check tomorrow before the class.
Sir, discuss నుంచి ట్రై చేశాను సార్. ఫస్ట్ టైం వచ్చి లొకేషన్ పాత అదేదో సెట్ చేయాలి అంటే సో ఇది నేను మళ్ళీ పాత నుంచి ఓపెన్ చేశాను డైరెక్ట్ గా అంటే ఫోల్డర్ అది క్రియేట్ చేశాను. డిస్కస్ నుంచి డైరెక్ట్ గా అవ్వదు.
పర్మిషన్ లేదంటే సి లాంగ్వేజ్ ఎలా చేస్తారు? సరే ఓఎస్ ఎలా చేస్తారు?
ఓకే సార్, ఇది చాలా ఎర్రర్స్ వచ్చాయి సార్.
టైపింగ్ మిస్టేక్
ఎలా ఉండాలి కాపీ పేస్ట్ చేశాను సార్. అయినా ఎర్రర్స్ వచ్చాయి మొత్తం. అంటే మీరు ఎర్రర్స్ అని చూపించారు సార్.
సరిగ్గా కాపీ చేయలేదు. ఎక్కడ బ్రాకెట్ మిస్ అయింది.
ఓకే. A and B both are integers.
A and B.
Then how we get from A for class itself we got memory and for B
A is static.
A is static. After A we are giving same value B for that one only, na within class only. How it will separate from A?
Static keyword है तुम्हारे पास. Static keyword is memory will be distributed.
ఏ కి మనం ఇస్తున్నాం కదా అక్కడ నుంచి స్టాటిక్ పరంగా బి కి ఎందుకని ఇవ్వట్లేదు స్టాటిక్ అంటే
ఇస్తే క్లాస్ లో వచ్చేస్తారు.
అది ఎంత డిఫికల్ట్ చేసుకోవడం ఎందుకు సార్? స్టాటిక్ ఇస్తే సరిపోయేది కదా, అది కూడా క్లాస్ లో వస్తుంది. మళ్ళీ తర్వాత
ప్రోగ్రామరే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఓరియెంటెడ్ ప్రోగ్రామర్ కదా,
అందుకని ఆబ్జెక్ట్ తెలియడం కోసం దానికి బి ఇచ్చి అక్కడ
140 ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ క్రియేట్ చేయాలి మార్కెట్ లో.
ఓకే
అన్ని క్లాసెస్ ఉండవు, నీకు సర్వర్స్ ఉన్నాయి, ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి.
ఇప్పుడు స్టాటిక్ ఇవ్వలేదు కాబట్టి బి కి మనం మెమరీ
డెమోలో ఏంటంటే రెండు రకాల వేరియబుల్స్ ఉంటాయి. మళ్ళీ ఫ్యూచర్ లో ప్రాజెక్ట్స్ ఉంటాయి. ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో అనాలిసిస్ ఉంటుంది. అనాలిసిస్ లో అనేది క్లాస్ కాదు, ఆబ్జెక్ట్. నెట్వర్క్ లో ట్రావెల్ అవ్వాలంటే ఆబ్జెక్ట్స్ ట్రావెల్
తీసుకుంటున్నాము సార్. అది ఎక్కడ అంటే మెమరీ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అంటే మనం తీసుకోలేదు కాబట్టి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేసుకుని దాన్ని రిఫరెన్స్ గా తీసుకుంటున్నాం. అడ్రస్ అనేది కింద అంటే ఇప్పుడు కింద మనం క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం, న్యూ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం సార్. ఆ క్రియేట్ చేసిందనే రిఫరెన్స్ గా తీసుకుంటున్నాం సార్. అంతే సార్. సార్ పొద్దున్న కంపైల్ చేసాను, ఎవ్రీథింగ్ ఇస్ డన్ సార్. బట్ అలాగే మనం చెప్పిన ఎడిషన్ కూడా అక్కడ కన్వర్ట్ చేశాను సార్, అది కూడా ఎగ్జిక్యూట్ అయింది సార్. అందుకని ఆ రిఫరెన్స్ అనేది మీరు ఎలా చెప్పారు మనం చెప్తా ఉన్నారు కదా సార్. మళ్ళీ ఆ రోజు నాన్ ప్రిమిటివ్ లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ రిఫరెన్స్ అంటాము, అండర్లైన్ చేసుకుంటే
ఆటో జనరేటెడ్ పార్టిషన్స్ అమౌంట్ ఆల్రెడీ JVM లో పార్టిషన్స్ అయిపోతుంది. ఇప్పుడు JVM ఆన్ చేస్తాం, పార్టిషన్స్ ఆ పార్టిషన్స్ లో మన క్లాసెస్ వస్తుంది. క్లాసెస్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ అనేది ఈ పీరియడ్ లోకి వస్తుంది. ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ అనేది కావాల్సిన అది పార్టిషన్స్. ఆ ఎగ్జిక్యూషన్ మనం తెలుసుకోవాలి ఎలా ఉంటుంది. ఒక్కసారి అర్థం అవుతుంది. ఆల్మోస్ట్ 7-8